Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. So I'm on here because I'm getting a lot of messages in regards to Queen Elizabeth and King Charles III, and I'm getting questions in regards to him being the king. So I just put a little bit of cards just to see what's going on. I'm not gonna be on live for a long time, and I feel as though when it comes down to a reading like this, it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't need like a long video. So I pull out a few cards. Um, yeah, but the UK has money, just like how America has money. The UK has money. There's many countries around the world has a lot of money. So, um, unfortunately, people's taxes. The people's gonna have to pay. But no matter what, the country has money for it. So they prepare for her death for a very long time, very long time. So this is nothing new. This is when it comes down to the expensive part of her death. No one should be surprised. I already did one on Diana. No one should be surprised when it comes down to the expensive of her funeral, because this they prepare when it comes down to her funeral at least 30 years ago. So this is nothing new. But basically, I pulled out a few cards in regards to King Charles and in regards to the death of his mother and how he's been feeling lately. Several million, several million. But that doesn't matter. It's not our money, so okay. So I'm gonna go because I pulled out a few cards. I'm gonna have to go in order of the way that the cards flew out. Okay. So these two cards came out in the beginning. Okay, so bear with me, guys. So I'm gonna try to break it down as much as I can. So this card came up in reverse. Okay, the life force came up in reverse. So basically, it's just letting you guys know that his mom is dead. Okay, so his mom passed away. The queen passed away, unfortunately, right? And a lot of people be nice in the comments, like I said in my 2022 prediction. Hi, princess. So like I said in the 2022 prediction, it's not, don't be happy upon someone's death. That just shows your character overall as a person. Remain respectful, because God forbid your grandmother passed away or a relative of yours passed away. You want people to be cheering on your relative's death? Absolutely not. So be respectful. But the life force, basically, she passed away due to old age. Okay, so it was her time. All right. Her passing away during Mercury retrograde was supposed to happen. All right, because there's a transition that's going to happen when it comes down to the monarchy. Okay, it's gonna be a big transition. This card came up. This is representing Charles. So Charles is basically, although he is sad that his mom passed away, and people tend to criticize him in regards to, but you wasn't close to your mom, you didn't have a good relationship with his mom. Yes, he did. As he got older, he got more closer to his mom. When he was younger, his mom didn't really have time to be a mother. Okay, although she was an okay mom, she wasn't the best mom. Like she did provide like with them for like everything, but like emotionally she wasn't the best. But as he got older, he did get very close to his mom. So his emotions are very raw and they're very real. But although he is sad that his mom departed, he's pretty much happy that he is king. But although he is happy that he is king, okay, because the pleasure card came up, although he is happy to become king, it's kind of like, finally, yes, like it's my turn, like about time. You see how the people are posing? It's like, about time. I've been wanting to be king for a long time, for years. I thought my mom's gonna pass away like years ago, because she had a health scare years ago. Although the government say that she didn't, she did. Okay, so he's happy. Okay, but although he is happy, okay, with this gift of being king, you see celebration. Don't get too happy. That's what the angels are saying. Don't get too happy, because you're not going to be king for a long time. He's not going to be king for a long time. So I asked the angels why he's not going to be king for a long time. They given him at least 7 to 10 years of being king. Okay. It can be less. And the main reason why they're saying there's going to be two incidents that's going to happen, because this card, the deceit card and the lost card, came up with the leadership card. Okay. These three cards came out together. See, deceit and loss and leadership. Leadership is the king, right? So the main reasons, two reasons why. King Charles, let me go back to the other cards. I wish I would have done this on, on live, guys. I'm so sorry. Self-control, here it is. It's not because he's old. He has anger issues. He's not going to be a favorable king. If I could kind of say, he's an ass. Like, he's really an ass. Like, I know I go back to, to the UK, but it's like, he's an asshole. Okay, let's just keep it real here. He's an ass. Okay, so there's going to be certain things that he's going to do, and there's certain things that he's going to say that is not going to be favorable to the people. Okay. All right. He has no self-control when it comes down to his anger. He has no self-control when it comes down to the way that he expresses. So a lot of people are not going to be for him. A lot of people is going to be kind of like protesting and kind of like shouting like, dethrone the king, dethrone the king, dethrone the king. I keep on hearing. So that's going to be huge, okay? But one of the main reasons why he's not going to be king for a long time is because of his health as well. So the angels are showing me that there's two organs of his body that is declining. So they're showing me his liver is declining, and they're showing me his heart. Okay, so he has some heart complications and he has some liver complications. There's some other issues as well, but the angels are not focusing on that. Okay, he has a heart condition. Oh well. But they're focusing on his heart and they're focusing on his liver. Okay, so these are the two organs it's kind of like liver damage, or kind of like liver failure, organ failure. Okay, it's like that. All right. So because of that, over time, his health, he's gonna feel more. And this is the card that came up. Oh God, see the physical body. All right, the physical body. Where is that? The exhaustion. Over time, he's going to be exhausted. Not only just mentally exhausted, because he know the job is hard, but it's gonna be like, I'm physically exhausted. And just even talking, I feel out of breath. So he's gonna be physically exhausted and mentally exhausted, to the point that he's gonna have to step down over time. For him, it's just a privilege to become king. Like, he didn't think this day will happen. Like, honestly, it's like, whoa. Like, because he thought his mom was gonna like go to like the age of like 100 something, because he was kind of shocked that his mom was still here. But when he got that phone call in regards to his mom's health declining like really bad, like close to death, that's when he was like, oh shit's about to get real. So yeah, he's gonna step down, or he's gonna be talked to get stepped down. Okay, so let's put that card on the side. Now, in regards to Camilla, the shadow card came up. Okay, so when it comes down to Camilla, she just wants to be in the shadow. Okay, like, because she knows that the people don't like her. There's people that do like her, but not a lot of people. Not a lot. All right. So, and she battles with anxiety, the angels are saying. So because of that, because she knows that the people don't like her, there's some, like I said, there's some people that do like her, but other people, it's like let's say 70% of people like her and the rest don't like her. So because of this, she just wants to be kind of like in a sideline. She's gonna be to herself. Like, she's gonna have to communicate here and there, but she's gonna be quiet the majority of the time. And just picking up on the anxiety, it's just giving me anxious. In regards to the celebration, guys, when it comes down to the royal family is a mess. and I love to keep up with them because I just like it, you know. But they are pretty much a mess, okay? Because the celebration card is here, and like literally no one is happy. uh, Prince William is not happy. Princess Kate is not happy. Harry is not happy. Prince Harry, like nobody's happy right now. Nobody, like literally nobody. The family card came up here too. Nobody's happy, and the truth card came up here as well. So this is the truth, the dang on truth. No one is happy right now. Everyone's sad. Everyone's stressed out. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like no one is communicating on like proper terms. I love the mess. No, it's not that I love the mess. I just grew up. Okay, I'll kind of break it down to you guys. The way that I grew up with, how can I say? I grew up with a father that loved luxurious stuff. I grew up with a parent that, you know, works with a whole bunch of celebrities. Okay, I can't go any more further than that. And my dad, he listens to classical music. My dad very much into the royals. Okay, so very much into, you know, certain countries such as like France and Italy, and the United Kingdom. If you guys don't know, I'm not only Dominican, Guatemalan, but I'm Irish as well. Okay, my last name just proves of it. So yeah, it's just a certain way that I grew up. So it's not because I love the mess. It's just something that I grew up learning about and watching and all that stuff. So yeah. And sometimes for example, sometimes when I listen to like classical music, a lot of people don't really believe that I actually love it. Like, it just gives me a lot of comfort. You guys follow me on Instagram. I, you know, like to go to like the museums, like to see artifacts. Like, I love to see, you know, canvases and all that stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna go any more into that, but yeah, it's not about the mess. It's just what I grew up into. And another thing too, like just when I had a dream years ago. Oopsies. I had a dream years ago, and it was an ancestor that came to me. I was in Ireland, and I mentioned to this dream to some of you guys, and he said, "Welcome home." And I was like, "Welcome home." And he was like, it was a big field. It was all greenery. It was a big castle. And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Welcome home." He said, "You finally made it." So I was like, okay. And then I saw a whole bunch of sheeps and all that stuff. I saw guys in like armor and everything. And I woke up. I contacted my dad, and I was like, I explained to him the dream, and he was like, "That was probably an ancestor of yours, you know, from the Irish side." So I was like, okay. I was like, "So what should I do about it?" He said, "Just talk to him. Like, whenever you feel like that energy around you, communicate with him." So I had a dream. It was 2 days ago, and it was a guy that he said, "Look at our castle." And I was like, "Our castle?" And I was like, "But what happened to the castle? There's only, you know, one part of it standing." And he was like, "Oh, you know, they destroyed it because this and that, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "What's the name of the castle?" And he was like, "It's called Donovan's Castle." So I was like, "Oh, so it's named after us?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, why do you feel like really weird about this?" And I was just like, "I don't know, I just don't believe it." And he was like, "Well, believe it." And I woke up, and I'm recording on my phone. But I literally, you know, went on Google, and I typed in Donovan's Castle, and it came up in Cork, Ireland. My dad told me a whole story in regards to one of my ancestors that lived in Cork and this and that. And he was a pianist, and so I was just like, something is going on here. And when I went to London for the first time, it was this sense of belonging that I was like, it's something that I have been yearning for a very long time. And it went back to several years ago, like 11 years ago. I remember I got a reading done, and I was like, "I don't know why I feel so drawn to the United Kingdom, but will I ever go?" And she was like, "You belong there. So yes, you're going." So that feeling when I landed, it was like, welcome back. It was very weird. So anyways, let me go back. So basically, what the angels are saying in regards to the family and all that, shabam, all the chaos, they're not happy. This is the truth, okay? They're not happy right now. Now in regards to Harry, he's a little bit concerned about his dad being king. Prince William as well is a little bit concerned as well in regards to his dad being king. Like, the angels are not lying here. They're a little bit concerned, okay, because they know how their dad is. But Prince William is more tolerable. The Prince of Wales is more tolerable of his dad, okay? Like, he knows how to maneuver when it comes down to his dad. I do want to do a past life regression. Like, I've been looking for someone to do it. I definitely want to do one. I have to kind of like know more about that side, that aspect of it. So yeah, he's more tolerable of his dad, but Prince Harry is kind of like but he's trying to be respectful in regards to his grandmother and honor of his grandmother. He's trying to communicate with his dad. He wasn't communicating with his dad for a very long time. The angels are showing me. No, they're not lizards. I know that whole controversy in regards to the queen being a lizard. No, she's not a lizard. She's not. He's not a lizard either. Oh, trust me. I will tell you guys if they were. Okay, so Lord. So anyway, so the main concern that the angels had, the main concern that the angels had when it comes down to just like the whole monarchy. This, guys, get ready for like a literal like shit show. There's several countries that's pulling out, okay? Like, Jamaica is gonna be one of the first few. Jamaica, please do me a favor. Jamaica, if you're Jamaican, please be prepared financially. Prepare your home, have security in your home, stock up on like canned foods, bottled waters. Jamaica, after you guys pull out, you guys are going to be considered as one, and the angels are not lying here. You guys are going to be considered as one of the most dangerous countries in the freaking world. You guys are going to surpass Haiti and Honduras. You guys are going to be considered as one of the most dangerous countries in the freaking world. And it's going to be hard for a lot of you guys to enter certain countries. It's going to be hard for you guys to get birth certificates. It's going to be hard for you guys to get driver's license. It's going to be hard for you guys to like even own property. Like, you guys are going to go through a fucking shit show. There's going to be so many RAPED of women. There's going to be so much, killing of, people that are transgender and gay. It's already happening, but it's going to be way more worse. If you are a woman that's going to go to Jamaica, or you're currently living in Jamaica, or you have a family member in Jamaica, be careful. A lot of youth of men is going to get KILLED, okay? Like, this is going to be horrendous. There's going to be protesting. There's going to be a gang war. Like, it's going to be horrible after you guys pull out. So if you guys are not prepared, if you guys haven't decided to leave the country, to live in a different country such as America, or such as, the British Virgin Islands, or, living in the UK or any part of Europe, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Prepare yourself. Okay? You got to, your angels are saying, because you will struggle. All right? So be careful. And if you are deciding to build a house, or you have your house already, you have your family ready, have security. Please have security, angels are saying. You guys got to prepare yourself. Like, there will be people, let's say, there's certain houses in Jamaica that, like, they sell, like, groceries and stuff. Like, it's giving me anxious that they sell, like, groceries in their house, like little stores. So it's like in the front of the house, and then like in the back it's like, you know, the house, the bedrooms and stuff like that, the backyard and all that stuff. Like there would be like shootings and everything. Like it's yeah. So just be careful, okay? So that's going to be one of the countries that's going to want to, you know, leave. Another country that I do see that's going to want to leave is Belize. I truly, what the angels are showing me right now when it comes down to Belize, I have no words what's about to happen in Belize. This is going to be one of the most scariest times once you guys leave, you know, from the connection of, you know, the monarchy and all that stuff. Okay, I don't know the proper words of it, but this is going to be one of the most scariest times for, yeah, I'm saving this life. That's what I'm on here right now. It's going to be one of the most scariest life for these two countries, or the scariest time for these two countries, Jamaica and Belize. Belize is going to take a very long time to leave, okay, but Jamaica is one of the first few. We do see that Australia is going to be commonwealth. Thank you. We do see that Australia is going to be one of them. Okay. But Australia's going to take a bit more longer. Canada is not going to leave. The Cayman Islands is not going to leave too, no. But it's going to be one of the main ones. Is going to be Australia. It's going to be Belize and Jamaica. I do see Bahamas as well, but it's going to be a bit more of a lengthy process when it comes down to Bahamas. There is going to be reprimanding, so certain artifacts or like certain money, it's not a lot of money, okay, it's just a little bit of money to certain countries in Africa. They are going to receive it, but we do see when it comes down to this, oh my god, it's making me so anxious. The government is one African country. This could be Nigeria or Ghana, I can't tell because they are next together. It's not being clear. They just not showing me clearly which country it is. It feels more Ghana than Nigeria, but it also feels Nigeria. I don't know, they look right next to each other. The government of these two African countries are so corrupt that they will not give this money to the people, okay, so something like that. Anyways, so, and it's just certain statues that they're asking for, but it looks like the United Kingdom is not gonna give them all of these statues. It's just like a few, like 5, 10. It's something that's here, okay. Anyways, okay. It depends on the providence, okay. Anyways, the angels just showed me these two countries. I don't know what's the difference, but I just know they're together, or they're close together. I don't see nothing bad when it comes down to Antigua and Barbuda, so you got nothing to worry about. All right. So let's go back. But the main concern, the bravado card, the main concern is Jamaica. If you're Jamaican, just prepare now, please. Thank you. But yeah, so in regards to the King Charles III, he's not going to be rest. He's not going to be king for a long time. Okay, they're saying that this is a huge risk. There's going to be a compromise in regards to his leave, but he's going to feel a lot of shame. There's going to be a new beginning. The new king is going to be Prince William, the Prince of Wales. He's going to be a remarkable king. This is going to be like, he's going to be amazing. There's no words. Yeah, he's sick. So, yeah, he's going to be a remarkable king, the angels are saying. He's going to be very disciplined. Very disciplined to his job, to his role. He's going to be very passionate. He's going to want to have more compassion towards the people. He's going to be doing a lot of his research. He's going to be doing a lot of paperwork, a lot of traveling. a lot of, he's gonna ask for forgiveness. Like, he's gonna travel like to different countries and ask for forgiveness for what his grandmother had done several years ago. Okay, I see a lot of Africa here. Okay, so he's gonna go to Africa. All right, he's gonna carry a lot of grace. He's gonna be well liked, well loved. He's gonna be so respected. He's gonna do a lot of good things when it comes down to the energy. Oh my god, I feel a lot of anxiousness. He's gonna do a lot of good jobs when it comes down to the food and bringing the the cost down. It's certain conversations he's gonna have to have. He can't do this alone. It's also he's gonna be with communication with somebody else. But this is a talk that he's gonna be very passionate about. For the cost of living for the people to be more reasonable. Yeah, he's gonna be, in regards to Harry, he's literally like his mom's twin personality wise, but and Prince William does have a little bit of those traits, but he feels as though he has to be a bit more stern. So yeah, but he's gonna want to have a bit more compassion, and he's gonna try. But the self-esteem card came up, so Prince William has a lot of self-esteem issues. And it kind of makes me sad to see it. And the way that he talks, Angels are saying, could just obviously tell that he has a little bit of self-esteem issues, a little bit of confidence issues, okay? Part of it is his hair loss, but it's not 100%. No. Okay. But the angels are showing me that he's going to be guided. Yeah, when it comes down to Harry and William, they will make up. It's just a process. He needs a haircut. He's handsome regardless of his hair or not. Yeah, he's going to be a very good king. But the angels show me that he's going to be guided by spirit. He's very intuitive. But he's like very like low key about it. But he is going to be guided by his mother on how to treat the people properly. He's going to be guided by two queens. And this is not his grandmother. There's one queen that was not that favorable. And this one queen that was like, I keep on hearing Queen Victoria. So it's something about Queen Victoria that's here. There is a king that's here as well. And he's also going to be in communications with an uncle. Okay. But at the same time, although he's mentally, because he knows he's going to be king, although he's mentally watching, preparing to be king, he just wants to be a normal guy. Yes, his Uncle Edward. He just wants to be a normal guy. I feel kind of sad about that. It's like at this point in his life, it's like, I just want my kids to have a normal life. I want, and he there's something in regards to his wife too that he loves, but it's just something that's here that it's just like something in between these two. I should do a reading on that. Give me a second. Oh God, do I have to get up? But there's something between these two. Then you just showing me. I'm gonna have to shuffle. I should get my love deck. Oh, by the way, don't mind the pillows. I'm doing laundry. I was just, I was just reading so many messages. I was doing readings, and I was like, oh my God, this is like an overwhelming amount of messages in regards to the king. Like, wow. I was shook. Let me get my love deck. Give me a second. Yeah, so like I said, I'm doing laundry, so don't mind me. I like to do laundry in the evening time or nighttime. I don't know. It's just something peaceful about doing laundry at night. Yeah. How you guys are feeling lately? I know there's like 6 planets in retrograde. So if you've been feeling dizzy today, anxious today, having stomach issues today, feeling dehydrated, get some rest, okay? What's that? Is that my tissue? My tissue, sorry guys. Allergies. But if you've been feeling a little bit sick lately, it's because of these retrogrades. It's also because we had a full moon. So yeah, just get some rest, drink a lot of water, do some root chakra meditations, do some crown chakra meditations. A lot of you guys need to start purging your heart. All right, this energy is going to be intense, but if you're feeling all of these ascension symptoms, because there's a transformation that's going to happen for you guys. A lot of transformations when it comes down to your love life and your finances. So it's kind of like the universe is preparing you in a sense. Also, these ascension symptoms, it's also to make sure that you have your physical and your mental health on check. Okay. So let's go back to Prince William and Princess Kate. Prince William and Princess Kate, Father God. Please show me Prince William and Princess Kate. Hold up. Did he cheat on her? Did he cheat on her? Because angels are saying infidelity. So ever since he has cheated on her, they have made up, but Kate hasn't been the same. Kate hasn't been the same since he has cheated on her. Your allergies has been acting up in my stomach. Aww. Yes, yes. The rumors is here. Oh, well, it's here. It's confirmation that he cheated on her. I don't mean to laugh, angels, but it's like, this literally was like the first 2 cards that came up. And this is why they have been, if you see how they like walk, the angels are saying, it's one of the main reasons why, because she feels like, I gotta be that independent woman. Like, she feels though like she has to be more stronger, you know? The love is still there, but she feels as though she has to be more stronger. And he's trying to be more sensitive and more vulnerable to her, but you're gonna take it again and you're gonna pass. It's the energy right now. It's too intense. But yeah. Yeah, no, she's not going nowhere. The angels are saying. The children card is here. Okay. Yeah, they have 3 kids as well. So yeah, this is one of the main reasons why, because they do want to have that tight knit family, okay? They do want to have that tight knit family. They want to have like that picturesque type of family. Oopsies. Sorry guys, I have 10% on my phone, so I'm about to go on a few. But they want that like picturesque type of family. And the thing about William, he doesn't want the same cycle to repeat when it comes down to his dad and his mother. That whole fiasco was just like, as he like got older, he read about it, he saw it, and it was just like, I don't want to go through that. Okay, he's like, I don't want to go through that. I really don't. Okay, he's very mature, but in regards to him being a cheater, it was a very immature decision. Okay, a very immature decision on his end, he feels. But the thing about Kate, she ain't spicy enough. That's the only way I could kind of say it. She ain't spicy enough. Okay, she ain't, what's that, freakitona? Like, she's not a freak like that. And I know it's very like, it's not something that I kind of like touch bases on in regards to just sexual and stuff like that, but sometimes he desires that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes he desires the spontaneous. Like he wants spice. Like he just wants like, oh, like he wants the thrill sometimes. It's like sometimes it's just like, sorry guys, TMI. Sometimes he just wants head. Like sometimes he wants craziness. Like sometimes he misses his young teenage years. Girl, trust me, British men are very spicy. Okay, I'm just saying. But um he wants the thrill. Okay, he misses that. He misses the sexual passion, the intensity, the oof, because this is how she was in the beginning. The angels are saying this is how she was in the beginning. Okay, she was very flirtatious, she was very sexual, she was very, this is something he enjoyed of her. But he loved also how she carried herself. He loved that one moment she could be classy and sweet and elegant, and there's other moments that she was just down for it, you know. So he loved that about her, but that part about her left and went. And it's kind of like, I want fun too. And just like how a lot of women, we want some spontaneousness in our lives, men do want that too in the bedroom. Have you ever had moments that you're just laying in the bed and you're like, damn, just eat me out, sir? Like, you know, like, or damn, do some acrobats or something, you know, like, oh, just be sensual to me. Like, you know, sometimes we crave that. So he craved that and he cheated on her. Okay. See? Oh my god. Do you see this card? Do you see this card? This is representing her being boring. She is boring. And look at this, like the promiscuous woman, and look at William in the back. I'm like, well, everybody deserves some. Listen, if Prince William was my man, I'm doing acrobats in the bedroom. I'm gonna play my princess role. But once the lights is off, good night. I would have had like 5 kids by him by that time. Like what? Like you ain't gonna cheat on me. Men cheat regardless. But a royal, good night. Good night. Yeah, he's a freak. Definitely is. But he's a respectable freak, okay? But the thing about Kate, she likes to be in control. That's another issue in their relationship, control. And there's certain moments that he just be like, alright, just take control, man. Just take control. She likes to take lead. And 2 people can't take lead in a relationship. It's like, there's too much clashing. Let's pull a few more cards, angels. True love, dating, beauty queen. Yeah, these are all infidelity cards. So yeah, that's why they tend to be this way towards each other. Just because you're athletic doesn't mean that you're spicy in the bedroom. I could be, girl, I did tennis. I ran a school. All right. I'm not going to say nothing about myself. But, you know. Another psychic says she's controlling. Oh, she's very controlling. Very controlling. Very, very, very. So it's just sometimes he's just like, all right, take it. You got it. I'm just going to lay low because of what he did. All right. But he still loves her. It's crazy. It's like they love each other. But they're a mess. Okay? Dating queen. Beautiful woman. It's like, Golly. Okay. Now, before I go, we're gonna do Prince Harry. Prince Harry and damn it, and they're my wallpaper. I put them in my wallpaper to kind of inspire me that I deserve to be a wife and I deserve to be treated like a princess. But what you calling? Meghan Markle. Oh my god, thank you, angels. The thing about Prince Harry, he married for true love, okay? He married for true love. He truly does love this woman. He truly does love her a lot. Like, this is... Meghan is his whole world. Meghan reminds him a lot of his mother. That's why he fell in love with her. And just... she's very funny and she's very bubbly. He loves that. He loves that. And he loves that she's so sweet. And she always knows the right things to say. Oh, I think she's gorgeous. I think she's beautiful. But she always knows the right things to say to him. So that's why he fell in love with her. Because with them, they built that friendship. And this is something that the angels tell you guys a lot. When it comes down to love, it's important for you to build a friendship before you dive into a connection, because as you're building that friendship, one, you see the red flags. Imagine, yeah, many of you guys, you're just saying, have dive into relationships because you didn't like the idea of being alone, and then as you're a few weeks, few months in, you see all the freaking red flags, and you're like, fuck, now you feel stuck, now you feel like you can't leave. Some of you guys do leave, and angels are very proud of you. But some of you guys feel like, no, let me just kind of deal with him because you know what? If he's going to change, and I could change him. No, you cannot. He's going to change, or she's going to change when they want to. But this is why it's important for you to get to know somebody. And the angels are saying before they got into a relationship, they took several months to get to know them, to get to know each other before they even say, hey, you know what? Let's actually get into a relationship. And this is something that you guys need to learn from. Young male. This is, see, look at Harry. Oh, this is him. Young bachelor, you know. Very flirtatious guy, very wild guy. But something about her tamed him. Because he was wild. The angels are saying wild. He was crazy. One thing about Harry, he always loved mixed women, and he always loved black women. He loved melanin. He always was attracted to a woman that was different from his Caucasianness. That was just something that was just like, he absolutely enjoyed. It's like, ooh, yum. I would date him too. The open relationship came up, so he was a player. He was a player, but he was tired of being a player. He was tired of talking to multiple women, and there was one relationship that he had before her that was a little bit serious, but he was like, nah, she ain't it. She's not it. He already knew. Men know. Men know if you're going to be their wife. Men know. You just got to give a man a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and they know they're going to marry you or not. Kate is very jealous of Meghan. Very dangerous to say. And one thing that he did like about Meghan, she allowed him to be himself. And with the other connections that he had, he felt very restricted in a sense. Okay? So he's able to be himself. He's able to be free. The control came out in reverse. She's not controlling. She's not controlling. The thing about Kate, she's very insecure as a woman. Okay? The thing about... there you go. It came up. So, the thing about Kate and the thing about... ¿Cómo se llama? Meghan. Meghan... very vocal. Like, Meghan is not afraid to riffs, ruffle some feathers, the angels are saying. She's not afraid to be blunt. So if Meghan said, like, I don't like you, I don't like you, or I don't like if you did that, or I don't like that you did that, or I don't like that you said this, like, Meghan is very that much that girl, like Harry's mother, like William's mother. And a lot of people don't like confrontation. A lot of people don't like bluntness. A lot of people don't like women like Meghan, that's too bold, that don't care what other people have to say at times, that don't care to put their happiness first. That if you did something bad, if you're sarcastic, they're not afraid to say, yo, what you said was sarcastic and I'm not feeling that. So because there was an incident that happened between these two in regards to communication, because the thing about I keep on forgetting her name. The thing about Kate, she's very, how you say it? She's very, she says shit out her mouth. Like, she's very, like, she says certain things that people bypass at times. The people that truly know her. There's people that do love her, but there's people that do know her, that used to be her friend, that she's very slick with her mouth. But with Meghan, you can't do that. You can't do that with her. So Meghan, she tends to have two options. She's going to be blunt with you, say, I don't like that, or she's going to be like, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing. I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm just going to pull back my energy. I'm not going to stoop low because I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. That's very much Meghan. Meghan has a Libra. Air signs. Any air sign placements, especially Libras, don't ever get a Libra placement upset. Never. Because you will see their wrath. Oh. Because Libras are so sweet, so loving, so caring. They don't think about themselves the majority of the time. But once you mess with a Libra placement and their kids or their love of their life, Libra placement, sun, moon, risings. Once you mess with a Libra placement, goodbye. That's the end of you. Because you're going to hear their mouth. And if it's not their mouth, they're going to get physical with you. They will, if you ever fight a Libra, all right. But this card came up for Meghan and Harry, that they're twin flames. They have multiple lifetimes together, like several lifetimes together. I keep on hearing 4. Your dad's a Libra, huh? But Libras, they're very sweet. But don't play with them. It's the same thing with Aquarius. A lot of you guys have told me, like, I'm an Aquarius. A lot of you guys tell me, like, I don't like Aquarius. I could tell why you don't like Aquarius. I could definitely tell why you don't like Aquarius, because we're not emotional. Only to a select few. And that select few could be like 3 to 5 people. Maybe 1. we're a little bit crazy. So, don't mind us. Me, I'm an Aquarius sun with a Cancer moon. So that's the compassion when I give readings to you guys. But I'm a Scorpio rising. So I'm a little bit extreme at times. Geminis. Oh, yeah, Geminis. I love Geminis, though. But yeah, Geminis a little bit crazy. Geminis, I'm a little bit... I dated several. They're not one to mess with. But yeah, Libra placements are a little bit too much. Another placement, I could give you certain signs that you don't want to mess with them. You don't want to mess with Libras. You don't want to mess with Aquariuses. You don't want to mess with Scorpios. You don't want to mess with Sagittarius. You don't want to mess with Aries. And you don't want to mess with, oh my god, it was just on the top of my head. Oh my gosh. Virgos. Those are the signs that you don't want to mess with. Especially Virgos. Don't mess with Virgos. Okay, so that was the ending of the Royals. So just know that the king ain't gonna be king forever. But I'll just pull out one card for you guys. So a few cards for you guys before we go, because my phone's gonna die. It's probably like on 5%. But I'll just pull out a few cards for you guys. I'm gonna be available tomorrow on Instagram. So if you guys book a reading,